Legislature includes every area of land and every building or part of a precinct under the Legislature's control. Nevertheless, it is hereby confirmed that for purposes of the official address of the KZN Legislature 2025 on 27th and 28th February, the area under the control of the legislature and thus the precincts of the legislature will include the Woodburn Stadium, any building immediately surrounding the Woodburn Stadium that has been designated for use by the legislature during the opening, the immediate surrounding area designated for parking and other purposes, and the area surrounding the Woodburn Stadium that may be cordoned off for the purpose of the opening. I trust that members will find this to be in order. I now have the pleasure of inviting His Majesty the King to come forward and address the legislature. Bayede, sinikezela kuwena.
Wacha ivelen bafani ngekhaya yofika izonithole insingize kandaba yona bangilenza uphendula umbunwaka ithemnengene itshelete phezulu benengene labona ngonthandwa labona ngamathembu othanda bakithembudu banomozelela abathemba kithe esandleni babelikhwezela babeshawa isasilo senqosi inkomo zenkosi silesimaphundo sibaphumulela sifane evumbi nyakithothuke hlakala makhosi wena wendlovu wena wendlovu.
Thank you so much. You may take a seat. I'd like to greet everyone this morning. I'd like to welcome our former president, Zuma Malala, phakamise our Premier KwaZulu-Natal, Mpemba, phakamise ngokukhulu ukuhlonipha uDlunkulu wakwaLinduzulu, ngiphakamise ngokukhulu ukuhlonipha uNdlunkulu Mdolomba, umntwana umukelile, nabo bonke abantwana abakhona indlunkulu yonke ethe yangiphelezele ngubaba engumkhulu bami, abafowethu nodadewethu abazabami indlunkulu endala. Ngiyathokoza nabesile ukuthi nibe nathi kulesi sishayamthetho. Ngibingelele futhi ngokukhulu ukuhlonipha our Deputy Minister, Honorable N. Gina, Deputy Chairman of NAFCOP, NCOP, Honorable Governor, members of the Executive Council, honorable members of National Parliament, and NCOP, Deputy Speaker of the Eastern Cape Legislature, Honorable V. Jali, honorable members of the Provincial Legislature present, Acting Judge President Mhlonishwa Nkosi, former Premier Umama Dube Mncube, Honorable former Premier S. Zigalala, and also our former Premier Mkhono Macingwane, and also surprisingly all the premiers are here that have sat on this seat. Ubabu Ndebele. Less counting Ubabu Umdlalose who is late. May God bless his soul. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mayor of Nduze Municipal, Local Municipal, Councillor M. Tabola, Mayor, Speaker, Deputy Mayors, and Councillors present, Nina Besilo, amakhosi akhona phakathi kwethu, izinduna, abefundisi abakhona, osomabhizinisi abaphakathi kwethu, abezomthetho, abaphethe umthetho ukuvikela izwe. All protocol observed. For the respect of the province, I would like to do my speech in Zulu, but because of the diversity that we have in the province, English is the best way to communicate to all of us at the same time. Ngoba angikhulumi namaZulu odwa nina besilo. Ahlezi sodwa kulelizwe. Khona bafowethu abamhlophe nabanye abasuka eNdiya. We are a very interesting rainbow nation. First and foremost, I wish to acknowledge the leadership of my Premier Ubaba Mpemba, particularly in his commitment to recognize and in the strengthening of traditional leadership and institutions. When he came before me to introduce his cabinet, Mpemba made a solemn promise, one that spoke to the heart of our heritage and governance. He pledged that his administration would bring change, that the voices of amakhosi would not be sidelined, but rather given a rightful place at the table of governance. As assured to me, that were the promises he made to me. Madam Speaker, the recent devastation caused by the floods is a stark reminder to the challenges we face as a nation. While it is undeniable that the climate change plays a significant role in the role of these disasters, we must also reflect on the way our land is settled and developed. I have observed the great concern in the areas under leadership of amakhosi, as well as in uncertain urban settlements. Homes are being built too close to the roads and too close to water streams, placing our people's lives in grave danger. This is an issue that demands urgent, decisive action. I therefore call upon the Honorable Premier to convene a high-level submission on climate change and potential planning. This gathering must bring together all amakhosi and izinduna who are entrusted with the stewardship of our land, so that we may find lasting solution to safeguard our people and our province. I too shall be present at the summit to foresee a great danger looming over our province if we do not act swiftly. The time to act is now, with wisdom, unity, to protect our land and future generations. May wisdom guide us in a noble endeavor. Madam Speaker, in my inaugural address as Zulu King and Monarch of KwaZulu-Natal, I made a solemn commitment to stand as a shield for the women and children to use my voice and my position to protect the most vulnerable in our society. I firmly believe that gender-based violence and femicide are among the greatest obstacles to achieve true equality, dignity, and justice for women, girls, and children. Working alongside civil society organizations, I have championed campaigns aimed at eradicating the scourge of our communities. Yet, despite our collective efforts, I must express my deep disappointment that we are not winning this battle. Women, girls, and children continue to live in fear in our province. Too many have suffered unspeakable brutality, rape, violation, and murder in the acts of inhumane that shame all of us. This is not the society our ancestors envisioned. It is not the future we dare leave for the generations to come. We must do more. We must stand united, traditional leaders, government, civil society, and every citizen to say with one voice, enough is enough. The time for rhetoric has passed. It is the time for action, for justice, and for the full weight of our laws and traditions to be used to protect those who cannot protect themselves. We will not relent in this fight. I call upon all of us to renew our commitment to ending this crisis. Let us act, let us protect, let us heal. Madam Speaker, the issue of crime has become one of the biggest problems in our province. One which needs the attention of traditional leadership together with Parliament. As we move along, in my conclusion, I today would like to put everyone at ease about the issue of Itala, the issue of Ingonyama, because deep within my soul and in my heart, I feel that these can be resolved. My speech today is not one of the long speeches. In my conclusions, I wish to repeat what is said in this house last year. All the good things we are planning will come to naught if we do not change our approach. As residents of KwaZulu-Natal province, we are a family, and a family of different shades, as I mentioned earlier. Our diversity is not a fault. It is an opportunity to know, understand, teach, accept one another. Let us unite in our diversity and work together for the betterment of our province. As residents of KwaZulu-Natal, we must go beyond tolerance and acceptance to one another. We must accept that while we are different, we are a family. As the head of the Crown, I stand ready to assist this country in this journey under all initiatives to develop the people of KwaZulu-Natal. As I carry on, the issue of encouragement, our education system, I would like to applaud this province after all the results especially from matric last year. Well done. Keep it up. I'd like to give South Africa confidence that in the midst of all what is happening around the world, we must not feel as if we are being underdone because maybe Donald Trump has stopped his funding. We can survive without Donald Trump. In this matter, Madam Speaker, I would like to say my deepest heart feelings for the victims who just recently passed in the recent floods. But as I know, our emergency institutions will do what they have to do. It is an issue of human settlements and where we put those people after they have been relocated from their homes which have been damaged by the floods. As I close, I would like to thank all the institutions from Parliament to NGOs and churches as we all gather here today, that you all have my support. I will do all I can or all I have in my power to assist every institution through my office, which is under the Office of the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal. In this regard, Madam Speaker, I would like to thank everyone here today for coming. I think as I speak, everyone heard as I passed through the words which I just put in phrases for a short time because I don't go into details, only the Premier goes into details when it comes to governance and figures and so on. I don't mention figures. Ngalokho nina besilo, ngithi ngithokoza kakhulu. Ngiyazi ukuthi niyibonile nemihlangano ekethe yabakhona mhla ka-24 kuyo lenyanga la sihlangene khona ngamakhosi sibhunga kanye nondunankulu bami ukuthi singabambisana kanjani indlela eya phambili nohulumeni. Lokhu kumele sikhumbuzane ukuthi nina besilo uhulumeni uyadinga ukuthi siwubambise ngoba nathi siwuhulumeni ngokwethu. Uma silahla lo hulumeni siyobe siyilahla thina. Ngalamazwi ngibonga kakhulu kubo bonke MEC nazo zonke iziphathimandla kulo hulumeni omusha. Ngiyazi ukuthi kunzima kangakanani kusha kodwa indlela enikubambe ngakho ninginikeza ithemba. Nina besilo angisho ukuthi ngithini kodwa ngisemva kwenu ngalokho ngizonibambisa nami. No one said it's going to be easy. It's going to be a challenge and we need to face that challenge. Sonke isizwe sibheke kuthina ukuthi sizokwenza ubulungiswa nokufanele uma sibambisene nobukhosi. Ukugcizelela ubukhosi abubandlulula imuntu zonke izizwe nalaba bomdabu uma bezizwa ukuthi bangamaZulu nabo bamukelekile bengeza ezigodlweni bayalwazi kusiko lokufika nokuzokhonza enkosini ukuthi luyakube lume kanjani. ngalamazwi nina besilo ngibonga kuyo yonke indlunkulu ngibonga kini nonke nithena hlanganisa lo msebenzi omhle kangaka. Ngiyabonga ukuthi iPhalamende lisaqhubeka nosiko lokuthi lolu suku lwanamhlanje luqhubeke nakuba sekuhlezi esinye isilo esihlalweni. Nikuhloniphe lokho. Siyidlunkulu siyisizwe. Siyakubonga kakhulu ukuthi nisaqhubeka lokho okukhomba khona ukuthi sisabambisene. Madam Speaker, ngibonga kakhulu kukaningi wehla wenyuka uza kumina indlela ende kangaka kwaNongoma. Uza necabinet yominisa ngazi kahle ukuthi nibhizi kangakanani kodwa beninikeza ithuba lokuthi nize kimi sihlanganise ukukhuluma noma ngabe isimo sinjani. I would like to congratulate you on that one. Thank you very much. Madam Speaker, today brings new hope, new confidence to the people of KwaZulu-Natal. When also tomorrow the Premier will be delivering his State of the Province address to the province, of which all which will be mentioned touches each and every one of us. Ngalamazwi Mpemba, konke ozobe ukuphethe siyafisa ukuthi sikubambise kukho indlela eyaphambili. Ngalamazwi ngicela ukuthi ngibonge bonke abantu bakwaZulu Natal, indlunkulu, sizwe sonke sikaZulu, nabo bonke abahlobo bethu abakhona. Ngibonge kubo bonke oPremier bethu abakhona lapha namhlanje. Kuyimvela kancane ukuthi bonke oPremier behlangane endaweni eyodwa ngalesi sikhathi ukuzobambisana nePhalamende. Ngithokoza kakhulu kubo bonke abahlelela umcimbi ukuthi ube impumelelo nakuba siqala ukuthi sibe la. Mhlambe sekuyiyona nkundla eyosebenza kodwa sisazohlala phansi sibonisane ukuthi yipi inkundla engcono ukuthi kubanjiswana. Uma sengiza odabeni lwamasosha bakwethu kubuhlungu okwenzakalayo kodwa ngenxa yezivumelwano esinazo ngokohlelo lweSADC siyi-South Africa kubuhlungu kumele kubanjiswane siwumhlabuhlangene. Okubuhlungu ukuthi amasosha ethu ayafa. Ngicela uba ngikhalele onke amasosha alimele eDRC. Ngimeli ubezothi mase kulimela amasosha ethu ayihloma ihlaselo kodwa ubezothi mase kulimela amasosha ethu ayihloma ihlaselo kodwa aze kwenzeke lokho. Bengu obukhona eindaweni ezifana noNanda, Mashu kanjalo. Kuyisihlava lokho. Nina besilo sengiphothula. Ngiyathokoza ukuthi kuphinde futhi kulonyaka kuyiPhalamende lami lesine leli ukuba ngelivule. Ngiyathokoza kubo bonke abasebenza ePhalamende ngezivumelwano abenazo ukuyigcina ukuthi namhlanje iPhalamende ngisalivulile. Nina besilo, I would like to announce the official opening of Parliament today, the 27th of February. Obviously, the main day is tomorrow when the Premier delivers his State of the Province address. But from today, with our work and our business moving forward, I officially open the House to everyone. Ngiyathokoza. Inkosi nibusise.
Wena wendlovu